Hey you guys, this lighting kind of sucks, but still kind of sucks. Hello. I don't believe I have made a video from today yet. I had these shorts tie. They're like, it's got like a jean tie. They're so comfortable. Bro. Oh, shit. My eating disorder be acting up. I mean, I've been doing good, but I just feel bad every time I eat food. Like that's the thing that's happening now. I feel bad every time I eat food. I mean, that happens a lot. Like, it comes in phases, honestly. Like, because my eating disorder used to be really bad. And it's gotten better. And now it's just, like, monitoring what I eat. But, like, it's been getting better. And I'm going to do some exercises starting tonight and tomorrow. I'm going to start out small, and then I'm going to, like, build myself up tomorrow. Just do, like, different exercises. Throughout the day. So I'm really trying to work on myself because, number one, I scheduled an appointment with a psychiatrist, and they like, it happened twice. They like didn't have me in their system or something. Like, I'm in their system, but like they didn't have the appointment in their system, so I didn't get to do that, and I was really looking forward to getting on schizophrenia medication because I've just, like, been winging it without it, you know, and it's been really hard, like, with my boyfriend, too. Like, I've just had to be like, listen, this is not me. Like, I'm going to be a whole different person once I get on this medicine, and so he understands that, and we've had problems that haven't even had to do with schizophrenia, but I'm not going to, like, talk about all our problems on social media because, like, that's just not right. And but I have been at like a really, really low point, like extremely low, because I thought like our problems were like really bad. It was just a stupid misunderstanding. Like, it's kind of funny now because we were drunk, but like I have really bad trauma from my past relationship, and like this has to do with trauma and a lot of other things, like severe trauma and PTSD, so I cry every time I get drunk. Did I cry? Yeah, I cried the last time I got drunk. Like, it just happens, and I'm glad he's there for it, but sometimes it's just, like, a lot, and apparently I got really drunk one time, tried to, like, box a trash can, yeah, so that, and apparently he was like saying something to me, and I just go, fuck your chicken strips, and I don't know if I kept saying that or like what, but he was like, yeah, I thought you were making fun of me, and I was like, no, I was just trying to be funny. Like, damn. We both got really drunk, and I'm like, so yeah, I'm just like slightly scared. Like, and then I start thinking about it, and I'm like, shit, I'm slightly scared. I just need to ensure that this relationship, I just need insurity. That's probably not a word. I just need to be ensured that this relationship is safe, and like, it's not going anywhere, and that we're going to continue to move forward together, and like, there's going to be no problems. I don't have to worry about anything, and he's been giving me that, even though we have been having problems, but like, we seem to have it figured out, and if he goes back on his word, then he does that. I can't fucking handle that shit. Like, I'm out whenever you go back on your word. Because I have boundaries, and people aren't supposed to cross your boundaries, and if they do, especially when you make them known, and if they do, then like, you're not supposed to have them around, because that's just not healthy. You just keep on getting into this unhealthy cycle with them, and it just makes you unhealthy, especially when you're trying to work on yourselves. Like, it makes you unhealthy too, and you don't want that. Like, I don't even know. I just wouldn't want to be with somebody like that. Of course, you know, like, I'm like, you know, my life, I'm really working on myself, and I feel like everything's gonna like get so much better, you know, like, things are gonna really start working out, especially when I get medicine and like a job, stable job, which is happening. And so yeah, I just know things are gonna get better, and like, you want somebody to be there with you through that journey, you know, like, especially because he was there for me at the beginning. So I'm like, I want him to stick with me. And I'm really not that crazy. Like, yeah, I'm crazy. Like, I'll be crazy about a person. I, like, want certain things. Like, them, you know what I mean? Like, I want what any normal person would want in a relationship. Really. I have boundaries, you know? Anyways, I don't want to say too much because, like, I smile because, like, we have really good and, like, really funny moments. Like, yeah, we have really funny moments. And, like, we're starting to make friends with people that are really cool. I mean, like, just one couple. And then, like, of course, I have, like, my best friend. But, like, it's sad because she's not in tennis. Well, she's doing her own thing. Like, she's out. She can't be on her phone. And, like, I don't want to say, like, it's not my place to say what, you know. So, yeah, so I've just been, like, I had that schizophrenia fit, and, like, when they called me earlier today and were like, yeah, we don't have you an appointment in our computers, I like, I got so distressed, and, like, I had a coughing fit, and she was like, do you need to speak to someone? Like, is this a crisis? And I was like, no, I don't need to speak to anyone. I didn't say this, but I'm not about to go back to no mental hospital, no. But I was just like, I don't need to speak to anybody. I just need to see a psychiatrist today. And she was basically like, there's nothing I can do. Like, she said she was going to talk to the nurse, and the nurse was going to send me an email, but that didn't happen. So I'm just going to have to, like, reschedule, I guess, Monday again and get in that week because that's what I have to do. That is so important. And I really can't do anything else except, like, push myself and get a job. Like, but I really can't do anything else. Like, I can't go in public and try and make friends because it doesn't happen because it's really that bad. And, like, my paranoia is awful. Like, I'm screaming the whole time in my head. Like, I'm just like, fuck, why can't I be normal? I just want to be able to think normally and do things normally and have pretty thoughts and be creative and not let anything get in the way of that because it does. And it's just fucked. Like, it's just seriously fucked. So that's my main problem right now is just schizophrenia. Like, I can put everything else to the side right now and deal with that later because that's the scariest shit ever. And I don't really know what to do except talk to my therapist about it. And she really did help. She was like, I started bawling because, like, she was like, can you think of a safe place for yourself, like, in your head? And, like, because I was thinking, like, because she was saying it slowly, and so I thought, like, in my head, I was like, I haven't had, like, a safe place in a long time, except for when Eli let me in and let me stay with him. That is the first time. Like, he let me come see him at this place, like, where I first met him, the house where I first met him, and that I felt so safe there. I can't explain it, and that was a place where he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I just feel really safe there. I love it, and it's beautiful out there. And then, like, his other place, it's not his house, but as I've mentioned, like, he let me stay there because I had nowhere else to go, and I finally felt safe there. And then I had to go back home, and I started feeling like the same feelings of, like, oh shit, I had a psychosis here. Like, it just feels like psychosis. I'm not having a psychosis, but it just memories and all this stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to be here. But then he started coming over, and he actually, like, just stayed with me for, like, 2 fucking weeks, and I needed that shit. I was like, in my head, I was like, I just want him to stay with me until I get my schizophrenia medicine, because then I'll be fine. But, like, it just got to the point where we were like, this is too much. Like, it's a lot of time together, and it was really great. Like, we worked through so much, and I, like, just saw this post that was like, relationships are gonna have problems, like, even in the honeymoon phase. Like, it's really good to work through your problems. That is healthy. Like, if he doesn't think that, which I need to explain also. I have so much to explain to him. Like, I see so much healthy stuff on Instagram from, like, because I follow a lot of, like, healing and inspirational people, like Rising Woman and stuff like that. Like, I follow that, and I'm checking on that every day, like Queendom of God. Like, I'm checking that. And so I have, like, a lot to share with him about healthy relationships, and it makes me so happy because I didn't have that before. Like, I tried with my ex, but, you know, shit happened, and literally, like, I figured out, like, yeah, I got yelled, never mind, I don't want to talk about that right now, but, I didn't know I had schizophrenia, I didn't know, and it fucking ruined shit. It ruined friendships, it ruined jobs, it ruined relationships. I didn't see my family much, and every time I did see my family, I was acting weird as fuck. Like, I was fucking weird. Like, I wouldn't talk to anybody. Like, I was holding back tears. I would just walk around, you know, and I wouldn't speak to anyone, and it was just, like, really, I don't know. Since then, I haven't seen my family and been normal. So, hopefully that'll change. Of course, there is so many positive things that I've done. Like, I'm so much better than I was. Like, I didn't even think I was gonna get better. Like, I don't know. I don't even know what I thought was gonna happen. I had no idea. All I knew was that I had Eli in my life. Like, that's all I remember. And then I had, like, another friend that messaged me from, like, middle school who was in my life. And I was like, that's the only thing I know right now. And, like, my cat. And what I want to do with my life. But how to get there is the question, you know? So I didn't really know. My mind was not where normal people, like, it was just not. Like, schizophrenia brains, especially when you're unmedicated and you have, like, psychosis, catatonia, like, you're borderline, you got PTSD, you got a panic disorder. Like, when all of that's added together, you're just like, bruh, I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. Like, who are you? I literally didn't know who people were. My mind was so messed up. But for some reason, throughout the mess, it's just so scary putting so much thought into somebody, but, like, that's literally how it was. Like, he helped me through this shit, and like I said, he didn't make decisions for me, but, like, he helped me through so much of this, and, like, I had to do the healing on my own, but, like, he was there for me, and he reassured me of things, you know, like, he didn't heal for me, which is really healthy, you know, you can't put that on somebody, like, you can't be like, hey, like, you know what I mean, you have to save yourself, essentially, that's what I had to do. I had no other choice, and I'm just really glad I am where I am today, and I know it's not perfect, but it will never be. It's just only gonna get better, and I have dreams, and I know I have a purpose and all that stuff, and, like, all of y'all do too. That's why I'm here. Like, everything I'm saying for myself is I'm trying to say for you guys too. Because like I said, I did not think I was going to come back from that. So if you're like that, you think things aren't going to get better, like, they will. They really will. And it's really, like, wow. Like, music helps me so much. Like, when I listen to certain songs, like I'm all in my head, but, like, when I listen to certain songs, I just hear, like, you know what? You know what? Just wake up. Like, step one, wake up. You know, like, get out of bed. I'm like, I realized during my schizophrenia attacks, I don't need to, sometimes I need to lay down, sometimes I need to sit up, but today I needed to sit up because laying down was just not the move, like, it was just not the move, but sometimes it really helps to lay down, so it's like figuring shit out, and it's so fucking confusing, because I'm like, it's so fucking confusing. And, you know, like, when it gets down to it, I really, really hope that I have so much hope and faith. I have, you know, I have a really good faith. It can always be strengthened, but I just want to put, you know, as much faith as I can into this relationship, and of course my future first and foremost. Like, you have to take care of yourself first. That's in the situation where I'm like, that's why I've held to my own so much, because I'm like, I have to take care of myself first, and I know what's good for me, and if this doesn't feel like it's good for me, then I can't be in it. I don't really have many people yeah, I really don't have many people, and I'm kind of okay with that because, like, right now I don't really need to be around people unless, like, the opportunity arises somehow, but I'm still gonna be fucking paranoid probably the whole time. And so I don't know what I'm gonna do, but, like, all I know is that I gotta get this job and, like, get on schizophrenia medicine. Sorry, like, I have anxiety itches. It's really bad. It's, like, really bad. Like, it's been itching so bad today, and I've just been, like, itching it, and, like, it's not like a fucking rash or anything, but I don't know if, like, I do have a rash on my chest, actually, and it's, like, on my back, too, but it's, like, it's just red. Like, it's not, like, really bad, but it's also really fucking itchy. And I think it's from anxiety. Dude. And I had a friend, like, I posted on Facebook, I was like, hey, I'm getting my YouTube channel together, like, it's gonna be up real soon. You know, I just have to put, like, descriptions and, you know, and then I want to do covers, like, right after this, because I just wanted to get my story out there, and then I can just go with the flow. Like, I do need to make specific diagnosis videos, but I also want to dive more into them first and get more research done and, like, go to some bookstores and see if there's anything about it. That would be so cool. But I really just want to therapy myself while also being in therapy and psychiatry and, like, having a normal life, you know what I mean? So I'm going to do everything I can to heal and just ease my way back into, like, the normalcies of life, because right now it's just, like, I need, like, being around Eli really does help, you know? Like, even though we have to work through so much shit, like, that's, like, what my focus is right now, because once again, like, I have interviews and stuff, but there's nothing, like, started for me right now. Like, we bleached clothes together, and it was really fun. Like, my niece was there, and he was so sweet with her, and I think she really likes him, but I also think she's really cautious. Like, she talked about my ex, and she said some stuff, like, I don't even know if I should say. Like, literally, I asked him, I'm like, should I say this? Should I do this? Because with schizophrenia and paranoia, you literally have no fucking clue, like, what you should do, you know? So I'm literally gonna be like, should I say this, you know? It's just sad. It's just really sad, and I can tell she's, like, really cautious because of my ex. But there's one in particular did the most damage, you know, and she's cautious because she's like, oh, is he gonna do the same thing, you know, like, is he gonna be here, like, is he really gonna stay, you know what I mean? And, like, I don't know, it's just, like, they really love me, and, like, they really loved one of my ex-boyfriends a lot, and once again, he did not stay with me because I had, like, this paranoia attack thing, and I believe it was totally schizophrenia that I didn't know, and it makes so much sense now. It's crazy. But yeah, she was, like, cautious, you know, and, like, I'm like, dude, just don't break my niece's hearts either, you know, like, I really think about that, and it makes me really sad. And I'm like, I just want a future with somebody, and I'm like a lot of people, like, when I date, I'm dating for, like, a life partner, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not fooling around, and I know some people are like, I've met some people that are like, I don't even know, I am monogamous, I'm a monogamist, and he is too. So I do not play around, especially because I've had somebody, like, play around on me, and I'm like, I can't go through that again. There is no sunshine in that. There's no sunshine. What the sunshine is when you wake up every day and you're like, okay, I don't need them. Like, I have to do this on my own now, which I didn't really want to do, but, like, that's what I fucking have to. It's just, like, everything in here reminds me of him, and, like, it's just, it's really cute. It's really cute, but, like, I would absolutely love it if everything goes well and we work through our problems, and, like, I'm, like, 100% we're okay, but shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna be like, hey guys, we broke up. No! I don't want to have to do that. But I'm gonna go because it's been like 20 minutes and I'm gonna really get into this and work on what I'm gonna do next and like continue with my art and like get a Depop set up and like Etsy's the next move after Depop. Like I've got this all, like I've got my moves figured out, you know what I mean? But literally schizophrenia just has to get covered and I'm straight. I'm still gonna be like making moves and stuff, but like that's certainly gonna take some time, but I'm finally ready for it. Like before I was like, oh my god, that's gonna like just, oh my, like calling on God, just being like, that's gonna take so much time, how do I do this? You know what I mean? Like how do I handle this? I'm really impatient and like I will put my time into something, but like I just need it to flourish. So like this angle, I don't like it. So yeah, we're just gonna try and flourish out here and like heal. We just on a healing mission right now. And so I'll be posting this probably tonight and then I'm gonna get all my videos situated hopefully tomorrow. I'm just gonna like start on it and see what I can do because I have a lot of stuff to do otherwise too. So yeah, I'll be continuing. I'm always like, you guys are gonna see what I'm like on schizophrenia medicine. You're gonna be like, whoa. I'm gonna be like, whoa. I'm so excited. But yeah, I'm getting sleepy. I think he's asleep because he hasn't been on his phone for like all day except for when he got back to his place and he had to do some work. But I think he's asleep. Sleep. That's crazy that he's asleep. But I can't get paranoid about that because he sleeps all the time and he'll just call me and he'll be like, hey, I was asleep. So it's funny. He is a sloth, like straight up. So yeah, I'm just like manifesting that things work out because I really want them to. That's what I need, and that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna work very extremely hard to get there. I'm gonna work my fucking ass off. Cause it's taken me 4 fucking years to figure this shit out and figure out what not to do and cause my entire life, like, I've just been daydreaming about falling in love. You know, it's not like, oh, that's all I need, but like, my entire life, like when I was a middle schooler, I just daydreamed about being married to someone and falling in love, you know, and having them for life. And that's why, like, think the universe is really looking out for me and, like, being really cautious of who I'm with because I'm really fucking cautious, especially after the shit that's happened. And so I think that's why the universe is being really cautious, but also, like, bringing me someone who's really good for me. And I'm like, whoa, where'd you come from? Where you been my whole life? You know, like, obviously, like, in a different state. And then you got here, but like, baby, I want to write about you, like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, literally like, is our relationship safe? You know, because it's safe for me to start writing about us, even though I already have, but like, straight up, like, is it safe? Are we, you know what I mean? I know there's got to be girls like there on me, because like, I'm a good girl. I don't play games. I don't like those girls that are like looking at your boyfriend all sideways, because then I'm like, fuck. Why do you have to give me something to worry about? Like, why? Why do you have to be that way? Like, what is it in your brain that just... I don't understand. Fuck a homewrecker, like, straight up. Like, I have so much rage and anger. Y'all know about borderline rage, and then you just add schizophrenia to the mix, and you're just like, I'm a whole entire psychopath right now. And, like, I'm not... Like, I'm to the point where I'm not about, like, to have some fucking... I have so many curse words flowing through my head. I just want to say them, but I'm like, will this get taken off of YouTube? You know what I mean? But I'm like, dude, you don't have to be like a shiesty ass fucking bitch. Like, why can't you just like love everyone and like be on this wave of fucking kindness and being wholesome and like having morals? You know what I mean? Like, damn. But yeah, that shit better not be happening. I told him, like, if it happens, I'm done. And that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Can't change it. Not going through that shit again. Not now, not ever. Never again. Because I know what I'd be doing if I wasn't with him. And I know what I'd be doing and what I would want. But it's just sad to think about that. Like, damn, it's just sad to think about that. And I don't want to have to, so I'm not going to. And, you know, I'm going to take my damn time. God, my nose is so itchy. Ah! But yeah. Let's see how this goes, where this road takes me. I need a drink of something, like water. So I'm going to go grab a water and, like, get ready for bed because I'm fucking tired. I might just start workouts tomorrow. I'm so tired, but I'm definitely going to stretch my body out because it needs it, y'all. It needs stretching. I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Stay rested. Stay focused if you can on what's important to you and what you love, and listen to music. I love you. Have a wonderful, relaxing night.